consent to also waive on to the committee Representative Katie Porter from California. Without objection, so moved. We are getting to the questions now, and I will recognize myself for 5 minutes. Ms. Stone-Manning, I'm from northern Minnesota. In northern Minnesota, we hunt and fish and recreate. We also mine and harvest our timber. We talk about the three pillars, timber, taconite, and tourism in Minnesota. During your 2021 confirmation process, it came to light that you typed a letter using a pen name to the U.S. Forest Service stating in part, and I quote, "You bastards go in there anyway and a lot of people get hurt," end quote. If unnoticed, tree spikes can cause serious injuries for workers. In fact, a mill worker lost half his job because of a tree spike placed by an eco-terrorist. This is a simple yes or no question. Do you condemn tree spiking and other forms of eco-terrorism?
Congressman, yes.
Yes or no, do you commit to a zero-tolerance policy when dealing with acts of eco-terrorism?
Congressman, yes.
Thank you. Director Stone-Manning, what was the average number of applications for permits to drill issued by the Bureau of Land Management per month in fiscal year 2022?
Congressman, I don't have the monthly average, but I know that in fiscal year 22, the BLM received 3,729 APD requests, and we approved 3,010 of them. Operators drilled on just over 2,000 of them.
The applications for fiscal year 2022 for the applications to permits to drill were 238. Do you know how many the Trump administration issued on average per month in fiscal year 2020?
I do not.
386, meaning your department's APD approvals have declined by 40%. Ms. Stone-Manning, this is embarrassing, but par for the course, as President Biden stated on his campaign, and I quote, "I guarantee you we're going to end fossil fuel," end quote. Is this 40% reduction intentional as part of President Biden's stated campaign goal of ending fossil fuel?
Chairman Stauber, it's my understanding that in the first 2 years of the Biden administration, we approved more APDs than in the first 2 years of the Trump administration. And there are 6,755 APDs that are out there and the industry is choosing not to use. The president has urged them to use them.
Do you, as far as the APDs go, is it your intention to continue to increase those applications within the next 2 years of this administration?
Congressman, we respond to the applications we receive in a timely manner and we get them back out the door.
The IIJA created a categorical exclusion for gathering lines for oil and gas operations to reduce quantity of methane. Mm-hmm. To your knowledge, has the department used this categorical exclusion?
Yeah, it's a helpful tool, but as I understand it, we've been asked once to do it and have done it in Colorado.
You've used it once?
In Colorado.
How many requests?
I don't know the answer to that question, Congressman. I can get back to you on that. But I believe just once.
Do you have an idea of how many requests? Would you have any idea?
No, I believe it's just once, but I can confirm that and get back to you.
Okay, and I appreciate that. Can you please commit to following the law and using the categorical exclusion to increase methane capture?
Absolutely, Congressman. That's what we do, follow the law.
A couple more questions. Have there been any new coal leases or lease modifications approved, either for thermal or metallurgical coal, which is not under the leasing ban, as you know, under the Department of the Interior, under the Biden administration?
It's my understanding that we approved a lease expansion in North Dakota at the Center Mine.
How many have been requested?
I don't have that number off the top of my head, Congressman.
Will you commit to getting that information to the committee?
Yeah, I will check with my folks at the department and get back to you.
Okay. With that being said, I would hope that the philosophy of keep it in the ground mentality change under your leadership. I think that you know that many areas of our nation have natural resources and are abundant. And so we can do these activities and keep our environment clean. And so with that, my time's up. I am going to turn it over to Ranking Member Kamlager Dove. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Director Stone-Manning, you mentioned that community